How's it going, everybody? Mike here, and in this video I've got some cool updates, some major updates for Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, where you can dress up Majima as Kiryu is one thing. All right, some details on how to do that, and also thanks to Genki on Twitter, as I don't like to call it X, some more details have been revealed about the game too before it's released next year. So strap yourselves in for this one, especially those that are fans of the series. If you've never tried out any of these games, I know it can be a lot. There's a lot in here, but honestly, don't feel overwhelmed. These games are a lot of fun. This has honestly become one of my favorite franchises overall in the gaming industry. Not necessarily up there with, like, Final Fantasy or like the Souls games or even Monster Hunter, but I would say it's probably like within my top 5 or top 10 at this point, but not my top 3. But yeah, this is some exciting stuff. The fact that we get to play as Majima again too is very exciting. Like, he gets his own game, because there's only been like a couple games where we actually get to play as Majima, or at least have him in there in some capacity to get kind of play him. Like Yakuza 0 was probably like the most we got to play him, I feel like. And then there's a few other games in the series where either he was regulated to either like a side character in the sense of like, I think it was Majima's construction. We've got to play as him sort of there, and then I think another mini game or two or something like that, or activity we got to play him as in another game. But yeah, so with this, we got the fact that you can get Kiryu's outfit, a special outfit, if you sign up for email notifications. So players can dress up fan favorite Goro Majima in the clothes of longtime Yakuza protagonist Kiryu Kazuma. And you got to sign up for email notifications from Sega, though, to do it. And you got until February 25th, it looks like. Even though this is supposed to launch, I would say a week before Monster Hunter Wild. So that's a bit, I don't know. I don't know if that may change, because I remember they did an update not too long ago about that, because they didn't want to collide with Monster Hunter Wild. So yeah, the Special Dragon of Dojima outfit is available to anyone who signs up on the Sega website by February 25th, a few days after Pirate Yakuza Hawaii arrives on February 21st. Okay, so yeah, just double checking here from the article and report here. And basically, it's the usual thing where if you click to subscribe, you're confirming, you like to receive updates by email about products and services, news, invitation events, etc., from Sega, basically. And so you can opt out of this by unsubscribing to it anytime, just like, usual other email subscription type stuff, newsletters, things like that. Just keep that in mind. If you do unsubscribe at some point, though, it is kind of unclear if unsubscribing from the emails will stop users getting the outfit altogether. So there seems to be a bit of confusion. Sega's going to address that hopefully soon. And then the actual download code won't be sent out until Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii comes out as well. If you don't know about this game, it's a spin-off sequel to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, the 8th mainline entry in the Yakuza Like a Dragon series. So Majima, he wakes up on this Hawaiian beach or whatever, somewhere with amnesia. Don't know how he got amnesia. Becomes a pirate exploring like Hawaii along the way. So yeah, some cool stuff there. And then not only that, once again, thanks to Genki on Twitter. So he talks about here in a tweet, Pirate Majima will be able to summon cursed animals using dark instruments in Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. So you got a guitar, summons a giant ape. A violin summons a giant shark. Saxophone summons a giant parrot. Ocarina summons jellyfish. Dark instruments can be obtained as treasure from the ships of defeated rival pirate crews. Like, that's wild to me. And like, it's kind of cool they're keeping this theme of like RPG elements to this, because if you don't know, it started with Yakuza Like a Dragon, where they went to a turn-based RPG style format for the structure of the game. Very similar to like Persona style games in terms of that. It has some Persona stuff mixed in there, or like stuff or not, where you got certain personality traits or character traits you got to level up to, not just your character or team of characters and things like that. But they also have summons, essentially, like called pound mates. So that's the thing, and they carry that into Infinite Wealth as well. And it looks like the summons are going to be in here too, like goofy summons, I mean, in general, where he's summoning different animals. And that's honestly kind of cool. It's, goofy, wacky. Like, this series is always not taking itself too serious. I mean, you know, it definitely does, in my opinion, a great job overall of balancing out the serious tones and themes versus like the humor, the wackiness, the weirdness, the goofiness, and things like that. The fact that he can, you know, summon these four types of animals is awesome, and I look forward to, you know, test them out. And the fact they're not automatically unlocked. You gotta actually go out, progress through the game, look for, you know, items, obtaining a treasure and things like that. Fight pirates, you know, to get them. So it's honestly a nice like in-game earned reward thing, and it feels good. Like some games don't do that nowadays with some of these earned in-game rewards, stuff like that. We're so, you know, flooded with or overloaded with like these microtransaction type filled games where you got to buy the stuff you want or whatever, or you have the option to buy it early instead of unlocking it in the game or whatever the heck. And it's because I get it, because some people don't have time to play these games, you know, with their lives and things like that. But I don't know, man. It's just, it feels good that they're including this. And not saying Sega's perfect or like great example, because they do some crazy stuff too. They did that weird deluxe or whatever edition of Infinite Wealth where they locked off certain content only to that version of the game, so which sucked. Yeah, like I think it was like New Game Plus and something else. So hopefully they don't do that here with anything. Like they don't lock off any like actual content to like a higher paid version. It doesn't seem like they are so far. So that's good. I'm looking forward to this game and Monster Hunter Wilds in February. I think these are going to be my top two. It'll be nice if like this would be a little bit longer, I think, than the Man Who Races Name. I think they did confirm that as well. It's gonna be a little bit longer, but it's gonna be like not as long, obviously, as Infinite Wealth or even Yakuza Like a Dragon. So some cool stuff here. Like I said, you got the Majima Kiryu outfit you can get. Go ahead, check out the Sega website to sign up for emails for that. Hopefully they clarify like the whole opting out part though. If you opt out of it, if it just, you know, disqualifies you from getting the code for the outfit altogether. So yeah, they need to fix that and clarify that, and so it's not confusing people. But sign up for it if you want it. You know, you just have to be cool with getting like updates when it comes to their promotions and news, etc. When it comes to Sega, stuff like that. And this is cool stuff about the summon details. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, guys. Are you excited for this game? Do you not know about this game yet? You know, Goro Majima is a great character if you don't know him, and I recommend checking out the previous Like a Dragon games. I know it can be daunting. I know it can seem like a lot, but honestly, I would say prior to Yakuza Like a Dragon, like the 7th game, I would say prior to that, those past games are not that long altogether. Like, I would say on average 15 to maybe 30 hours tops in terms of main story. And it depends on the side content you do as far as how much side content. So, and my personal favorite is still Yakuza 0. That's the best one in my opinion. So, yeah, I still recommend check them out. You know, go through them so you understand the story. It can seem like a lot, but honestly, the games are not that long. It only starts getting really long when you get to Yakuza Like a Dragon, because that's when it turns to a Persona-ish, like, you know, type of soft RPG turn-based and length of the game. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like, subscribe for new. And like I said, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. Love to hear from you. My name's Mike. Thanks for watching.